public safety announcement for college football. Boy, I tell you, you know, I can make fun of a few teams, but I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about everything that happened over this past weekend or yesterday, you know. But I tried to tell these LSU fans, let me start with them. I tried to tell these LSU fans that y'all ain't nothing but an upset team. Y'all always have been, always will be. It's nothing changed. You was a Cinderella team last year. Except this year you changed into some different no, I don't want to say different. Last year you changed into some different shoes. The Cinderella shoes, the glass slippers. Well, this year you don't have the Cinderella shoes on. You don't have the glass slippers on. You basically don't put back on the LSU Reeboks. That's what you don't put back on. The old LSU Reeboks. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just, I ain't gonna even make fun of y'all no more the rest of the year because it ain't. I done proved my point. Last year was a Cinderella year for y'all. You know, you let Missouri Tigers beat y'all. I don't give a damn. Y'all played the game in Honolulu. Missouri Tigers ain't supposed to be beating LSU Tigers. But it's 2020. You know, I guess you Tigers got to fight it out some kind of way. But that was embarrassing. I tried to tell y'all don't have a real coach. He just hit lightning in a bottle last year. I'm just saying, you know, and think about y'all LSU fans. Don't nobody hear from y'all now. Y'all real quiet. Last year, man, you turn on the TV, the radio, my channel. LSU fans was everywhere like roaches. They was everywhere. But the exterminator done came and killed all the roaches. Spread their ass out. They gone. Now all of a sudden now, LSU back to being a whooping boy. Like I told y'all ain't nothing but a whooping boy. So I'm gonna get off the LSU soap opera, a soapbox or whatever you want to call it. Soapbox, that's what they call it. I'm gonna get off the LSU soapbox because I proved my point. You know, y'all be lucky to win 5 games this year. I'm just telling you. You know, y'all. It don't surprise me. You're back to being LSU, a upset team, because all you can do is play for you're gonna play hard. Your LSU Tigers always play hard, but all they want to play for is to try to upset somebody, because you ain't a year in, year out contender. Last year you won it, but you were a pretender. It's a difference being a contender every year and a pretender every 8 to 10 years. That's you guys. So LSU fans, y'all ain't got nothing else to say to me. I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all. I'm done messing with y'all this year until we play y'all ass and beat you badly. But you better have my damn gumbo ready. But y'all done spilt the damn gumbo. But anyway, Arkansas fans, y'all ought to be disgusted today. Auburn don't lose on the Plains because they got a rabbit foot stuck in their ass. And I'm just telling you, that's our little brother, but they got a rabbit foot stuck in their ass and they don't lose on the Plains. They about the luckiest team you ever want to see. So I'm just telling y'all, once again, Auburn got 9 live plus 9 more. Anybody watched that ball game at the end yesterday knew Bo Nix fumbled the ball, picked it up, and throwed it backwards, which made it another fumble. and Arkansas recovered the ball. Ball game's over. So all I'm saying, Arkansas fan, as an Alabama fan, we've been seeing this for a long time. Alabama, like last year, I can go on every time Alabama loses to Auburn, it's a rabbit foot stuck up Auburn ass. Auburn got, I'm just telling you. Matter of fact, they got 9 rabbit foot stuck up their ass. And yesterday, I feel bad for them kids going down like that. I do. I do, for the referees to blow that call. But the only solution they can come up with is say, well, Arkansas didn't recover the ball fast enough. Huh? Now, what y'all realize, that Auburn had 9 rabbit foot stuck up their ass. That's what y'all realize, referee, SEC referees. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. But that being said, our little brother's known for a rabbit foot up the ass. And it ain't never changed. Ask Georgia. Ask anybody that loses to Auburn. They got the rabbit foot stuck up their ass. But I'm going to leave that alone. Like I say, I speak the truth on that. But let me move on to the SEC in general. Florida goes down to Texas A&M. And Texas A&M ain't a bad team. They really is a team that's underachieving. To be honest with the talent they got on their team, a senior quarterback, a tight end bigger than King Kong. They got a decent defense. And they got a head coach that knows how to coach. That is a saving disciple in Jimbo Fisher. But Florida losing that game yesterday, that ain't on Texas A&M. That's on Florida and their head coach. That's who that's on. Because Florida was dominating that game. But they got complacent. They did. They got a tight end on Florida team that can be guarded. And I don't understand why Florida played like they did in the second half against Texas A&M. But that being said, the SEC as a whole, to me, is getting real shaky. You look at the points that was scored yesterday, and you like, man, SEC used to be a pound and ground, beat you in your mouth kind of team, make you quit. But I'm telling y'all, I'm old school. The SEC is just about getting like them boys out there that play that flag football. I hope we don't get to that point, but we might have damn close. Flag football, 7-on-7. Well, I don't even know what we need shoulder pads for. I don't know what we need knee pads, thigh pads, butt pads, hip pads. For what? Well, ever since they changed the rule of, put targeting in the game, defenses don't have a chance, really. They don't, as a linebacker, with this run RPO stuff, a linebacker ain't got a fighting chance. Now, the only thing that I get mad about when I see all the arm tackling going on in the SEC. And if you don't arm tackle, you just try to bump them down with your shoulder. You don't even wrap up. You bump them down with your shoulder. If they don't fall, you got to go chase them down. Flag football, 7-on-7 at its best. Nick Saban had to change. He changed, when Lane Kiffin came aboard. But we seen last night, man, between Alabama and Ole Miss, flag football. I love my Tide. But man, I don't know, man. I felt some type of way last night watching that game. I did. I was Man, I was cussing the TV. I wasn't cussing Nick Saban now. Ain't no way in the hell. Because he said from the beginning, this is what football is going to turn out to be. Which it ain't his style of football, but he made the change. But anyone that thought that was exciting last night, that was football, I'm going to tell you, I really let, if that's exciting, I'd rather go watch flag football play for the title. Anybody that can play flag football, I'd rather go watch them play for the title. But last night, that was flag football. The defense, neither defense, Alabama, Ole Miss tackled nobody. Nobody tackled nobody. And only thing I'm mad about Alabama defense is on third down conversion against the opposing team, we can't get off the field. We couldn't even get off the field on fourth down. And it took an Ole Miss mistake to put the game in our hands. The game was in doubt all the way. But it took an Ole Miss mistake and a field goal to put the game in our hand. But their defense was awful. Our defense was awful. And I never seen a team give up that kind of yardage for Alabama. Never. I've been watching Alabama football a long time. That last night, hey, that was glorified flag football. Now, the offense for Alabama ain't going to be stopped. Now, we got a test this weekend coming up with Georgia. But Georgia going to be something to handle, man. If Georgia going to beat Alabama, this is the year to get Alabama because our defense. Georgia got to hold on to the ball and run the ball down our throat. If they do that, then and stop us, every now and then on offense, Georgia got a good chance of winning next week. But if Georgia don't stop us, because Georgia offense to me plays right into Alabama hands. I don't think Georgia offense is all that. It's just not. Not with a walk-on quarterback. Not with a walk-on quarterback. It just ain't happening. But Georgia seems to find it and figure it out in the second half against these teams they done played already. And Tennessee, like I told y'all, Tennessee, y'all are Tennessee. Y'all made some progress. Don't get me wrong. Y'all ain't started the season like you did last year. But Tennessee is Tennessee. It's going to be a long time. Just like Miami Hurricanes playing Clemson last night. Miami might be back. Nope. Miami Hurricane is still the new Miami Hurricane. Not the old Miami Hurricane. They still the new Miami Hurricane. So, college football in a general, you look at it. Everybody's got to play fast. Defenses not making any tackles because they scared to hit them. If they do hit them, they getting a target call. We got a player going to be out, number 9, going to be out first half against Georgia, which we need this kid. But I don't know if it make a different way they all played last night on defense. Yeah, I sound a little bit down because that ain't my kind of football, man. It ain't. I believe in knocking somebody's damn teeth out. And now, you can't hit nobody. Every time you turn around, it's a targeting call. If it's a hard hit, it's a flag. If it's a hard hit, clean hit, it's a flag. Period. But this what they, this is what they want. They wanted it. They saying this is entertaining. It's more entertaining. It's not boring. Okay. Well, Nick Saban changed. I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to enjoy this flag football stuff. I still love the game of football. They got the helmets on. That make it football. But it don't mean they can tackle any damn body. But I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Y'all let me know in my comments how y'all feel about it. And, you know, I'm not going to talk about, you know, these scores because it speaks for itself. You don't score. If you don't score 40 points, you ain't got a chance. You're going to lose. You got to put up 40 points. The days of 9-6, 14-7, ain't happening no more. Ain't happening. So we're going to find out more about our team this weekend against Georgia. And Georgia going to find out more about their team this week against us. I think Georgia got the better defense. We got the better offense. And the way football is played right now, you got to put up 40-some points. Even though Georgia's been doing that, but I still don't think they play nobody. Now they finna play somebody, and we finna play somebody. Let me say this about Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin gonna be a problem. I can't explain what's going on in Mississippi State. You know, the space coach, or is it the space, the UFO, or what? Wait a minute, hold on, let me think what that coach is. The mad scientist? No, he ain't even mad scientist. The crazy man? No, the air raid man. The air raid man. Mike Leach. I can't explain that. You look like world beaters against LSU in the next 2 ball games. How you don't score but 2 points against Kentucky? Man, please. I don't get it. I just don't. That just, you know, but it is what it is. You know, I think Lane Train is for real. But if he don't get a defense, he got to score 100 every time to win. And that ain't finna happen. So, other than that, I ain't got a whole lot, y'all. I'm kind of down and out, man. And I didn't mean to take this long with this video, but this public safety announcement. But we're going to find out where the Dogs stand next week, and we're going to find out where the Tide stand next week. All these upset teams and Johnny-come-latelys and Cinderella and rabbit up the ass teams, they ain't worth a damn. Roll down Tide.